everyone, what is up? Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV post Heavensward. Here we are in episode 2. Hope everybody's doing very well. We're going to go ahead and start talking to Krill right here to go see Matoya. Okay. You did say we were heading for a cave, did you not? Because I certainly don't see a cave nearby. Is Master Matoya meeting us on the way or something? You'll see. Ooh. Max potions are nice. I've heard many stories of Master Matoya, some quite flattering, others less so. Rest assured they are all true. This way in the cave where you tread.
Is that trouble I smell? Or did you forget to wipe your boots on the way in?
Forgive us, Master Matoya. We will be sure to wipe them on the way out. And may I say how glad I am that age has not yet deprived you of your senses.
Ever so quick-witted, aren't we? To the detriment of your manners. Well, out with it then. What do you want?
Pray, allow me to introduce myself, Master Matoya. I am Kryl, of the students of Baldessian. I hope you will excuse our unannounced visit.
Baldessian, you say? Ah, yes. The old coot set up shop on the Isle of Val, didn't he?
Regrettably, our order's headquarters and the Isle itself were obliterated by a magic of immense power. I have the blessing of light to thank for my own preservation.
Kryl, you too possess the Echo.
Well, yes, of course I do. Our order is devoted to uncovering the mysteries of Hydaelyn and interpreting her will, particularly through the study of her gift to us. It was in the course of these studies that I met and subsequently befriended Minfilia. She and I have rather a lot in common.
I had no idea.
You weren't supposed to. Not that I wanted to deceive you, you understand, but precautions had to be taken.
Yes, that's all well and good, but you still haven't told me why you're here.
The students of Baldessian are gone, and there is naught I can do to change that. But the signs of the Seventh Dawn can yet be restored, and my dear friend found. You have in your possession an ancient crystal of light, one you call your crystal eye. I believe I can use it to focus my abilities and locate one of the missing scions.
And there I was, thinking you might want to make use of my years of experience. Oh, wait here.
Long did I ponder the nature of this crystal and its familiar radiance, but never did I suspect it was a crystal of light.
On the cusp of an umbral calamity, souls blessed with the power of the Echo invariably appear. To aid these, her chosen warriors, Hydaelyn bequeaths to each a slither of her strength in the form of a crystal of light. But as her strength wanes, so too does the potency of her gifts. This crystal, born of an earlier era, is infused with a power far greater than those of this age.
You could travel the length and breadth of the land and not find a crystal even a fraction as pure. Its value is beyond measure, as are the risks inherent in its use.
No two manifestations of the Echo are alike. I, for example, can converse with beings of every shape and size, accepting beasts, contrary to what others would have you believe. Language has nothing to do with it, of course. Rather, I am sensitive to the whispers of the soul. Their intent, their very essence even, the traces of which serve to guide the elementals to Y'shtola. Far-fetched though it may sound, I believe that with your crystal eye, I may be able to pick up where they left off and follow the remaining trail to Thancred. That is, if I have your permission.
Well, the poor sod's not going to find himself. So, as long as you don't drop it or take it out of my sight, you may do with it what you will.
Thank you, Master Matoya. Then let us begin. From the Black Shroud, the trail continues to the north and west, towards a mountain, the foot of Som Al. It was a near thing, but he was not deposited within the rock, I think.
The hunters of Tailfeather know those lands well. I say we begin our search there.
Dang, they didn't even say thank you or goodbye to Matoya? What up with that? Alright, well, let's go. I could just fucking teleport there. I was about like, let's go find Thancred. Oh, didn't really need to get on my mount right there, did I? Were I to find myself in an unfamiliar wilderness, my first instinct would be to seek out signs of civilization. Ordinarily, perhaps, but his wounded state, he may not have wished to risk contact with strangers of unknown allegiance. Yet, even had Thancred chosen to remain in the forest, the hunters would surely have stumbled across his trail. Tailfeather doesn't strike me as an isolated outpost, though merchants and traders pass through reasonably regularly, do they not? In which case, we'll need to provide a more detailed description of when we question the locals. Fear not, Krell. I have already departed to several sketches of Thancred for that very purpose. I want to keep saying Krill, but it's Kryle. This is impressive. You drew him from memory? A skill I acquired some years ago for reasons I no longer remember. I propose we split into two pairs. Y'shtola and I will require at the outlying encampments, while Kiera and Kryle question the residents of Tailfeather. Afterwards, we shall regroup near Loth Astvath and share our findings. Assuming there are no objections, let us be about it. Oh, no objections here. Gotta find our Thancred. And of course we gotta find Menphilia. My, he certainly has matured, hasn't he? I had to imagine he was once a boy who practiced drawing for hours to impress young ladies. Anyway, we best get started. Find me when you finish making your rounds. Ah, so that's why he picked up drawing. Trying to score some models there, huh, Alphanod? I don't know why. Bad habit to just keep getting on my mount. Searching for a friend of yours? Let's have a look then. No, ain't seen him around, sorry. The second one should be right up here, right? No, in the building. Kryl, get to work. Stop standing around. What's that you've got there? A sketch? Can't say I know the face. You say he's something of a warrior? I heard a tale the other day about Hurrian Van Vagabond who bought down a Bandersnatch by himself, and with style. The way they tell it, he was dancing with the beast like it was the belly of a bleeding ball. Sounds like your man? Yeah, that sounds like something Thancred would definitely do. He always likes to play with his food. A Hurrian band. We're not exactly rare, you know. Could you be more specific? I did spy this one bloke a while back. Didn't get a good look at his face, but could have been him. This was beyond the forest, as I recall, along the river to the west of Tailfeather. I remember thinking he wasn't much of a hunter. The lad was making no effort to cover his tracks. See? That, and he was carrying an axe instead of a bow. Yeah, it sounds like we found him. What the hell? Oh, that's a baby chocobo. How cute. Finished? In that case, I think we've learned everything we can here. Let's see what the others have found out. Oh, it's just right here. I was going to say, okay, how far away is it? It's not that far. We got this. Thancred, where are you, Thancred? Are you here? Oh, that's good. At least it's loading a little bit quicker than last time. My apologies for our late arrival. We thought it was to question as many hunters as we could. Many have made camp in inaccessible locations, ideal for hunting game, not so receiving visitors. Nevertheless, our time proved well spent. There have been countless sightings of an exceptionally capable Huron hunter, a human hunter, with whom no one is familiar. Though none managed to see the man's face, his height and build match Thancred's description, as does his fighting prowess. So you have heard the same tales. Be that as it may, we yet want conclusive proof. Mayhap this is unrelated, but I heard a curious tale regarding a Vath trader. He came to Tailfeather in search of garments fit for a man of refinement, which seemed rather curious deception for one of his kind. You are implying that Thancred sent a Vath to the market in his stead. Why would he not go himself? Well, as if you recall, you yourself emerged from the live stream as naked as your name day. It is a scene I shall never forget. Yeah. Is it now? Is it now? Well, I was pleased to see. I mean, it was a simple statement of fact. It stands to reason that Thancred found himself in the same predicament. In any case, if we had dealings with the Vath, they should be able to tell us, no? Quite right, Kryl. Quite right. I'll take the... Oh, we get both? Okay, cool. Okay, so Alpha knows a perv. He's got that in his spank bank. Well, what are you waiting for? For all we know, Thancred could be waiting us in Lothas Vast. We must go and see the Vath right away. Come along, everyone. Come along. Stop trying to deflect Alpha Node. And where am I? Oh, right behind me. Tis right behind me. Dang it, Thancred, why you gotta make everything so damn difficult, huh? Click, click. Clack, clack, clack. Great hunters, we welcome you once more to Losas Vath. What do you seek this day? We seek a man with whom we were told you may have had certain dealings. How curious. The hunters tire of godly sport and pursue mortal prey? No, he is not prey, but a friend long missing. Click, click. Good, good. He is a friend to the Vath as well, one with whom we have traded many times. Truly. And are you quite certain it was this man? There is no doubt, click, click. The flesh and clothed and skin came to us from Samal. Lost and weak, he offered meat and hides in trade. In exchange, we tended his wounds. He bought us much flesh. So skilled a hunter he was, much flesh. When he asked for garments, we were glad to provide them. And where is he now? Gone to Lothas Nath, not long ago, when he heard the One Mind had summoned our god once more. Ravana is returned? Then Vivnir did say that the Nath had grown as before, but what could Thancred hope to accomplish by himself? Honored Elder, we thank you for your help. Would that we could repay your kindness ere we depart, but we must hasten our comrade's side. Go, great hunters, lest the Nath claim his as a sacrifice. Click, clack. I don't know why I'm doing the sound effects. Alright, now, okay, that's a little bit far. Alright, here we are. Oh, I remember you. Anybody else want some of this? To the destination. Leave me alone. I'm level 60. You guys are only 52. You shouldn't even be aggroing. See, you should have just left me alone. You would still be alive.
Could be Thancred. It could be Thancred. We must hurry.
This day, we reclaim the reins of history. This day, we rid ourselves of the Ascians forever!
Fools playing at heroes, all of you. Is this how you believe you can save your world?
We can and we will, Ascian. You shall see. Or perhaps you will not! So you are the Warrior of Light, the savior of Eorzea. It's a wonder you didn't come sooner, what with the primal and all. Lost a step, have we?
Have care. The ether moves strangely around him.
It would seem we share a common enemy. Mayhap you would tell us who you are.
Shall we show them? Not very sporting of you to interrupt. But so be it. Mark well our faces, Warrior of Light. For we are the Warriors of Darkness. Walkers of a different path. And we shall meet again.
Warriors of Darkness? Really?
Thancred, are you all right?
Pleasantries can wait. I'd rather not be here when the Nath arrive. Agreed?
Hells yeah, fucking Thancred.
Suffice it to say, our reunion was not at all as I pictured it. Waiting until the last instant to join the fray. 'Tis plain you have not lost your appetite for the dramatic.
My appetite for the dramatic? Have you forgotten the circumstances of our parting? The heroic last stand, the tunnel filling with light, and then... Had I known you intended to use forbidden magics to deliver me to some god's forsaken wilderness, I would have thanked you in advance.
Thancred.
If nothing else, you might have warned me that I would emerge from the live stream in the Altogether. Eventually, I managed to fashion knives from some obsidian I found, and set about hunting for meat and hides. Given that I'm not all that skilled in leatherworking, it's probably for the best that I met the Vath before I was reunited with you.
So you were the fleshling clothed in skins of whom the storyteller spoke?
A description which fit me as ill as the skins themselves. Happily, I was able to trade with the Vath for garments better becoming a man of refinement. From them, I learned of Ravana, and of the great warrior who had once laid him low.
And thence did you conclude that were you to track the Primal's movements, it would surely bring you into contact with the Scions once more?
It seemed a reasonable assumption. I could think of no one else with your enthusiasm for slaying beastmen gods. Until now, that is.
Ah, yes. The self-proclaimed Warriors of Darkness. 'Tis only fitting that they stand in opposition to the Warrior of Light, I suppose.
I glimpsed the leaders past, if only for a moment. They were confronting a man in black. An Ascian, I think.
If these warriors are capable of doing battle with Ascians and Primals both, they must be possessed of powerful protection. Protection not unlike the Echo.